Got on my boots, got on my best cologne. Girl, I can't wait to see what you got on. Yeah, whatever it is, I know it's hot. Baby, your smile's gonna hit the spot. As soon as my headlights shine on you, this town ain't gonna know what to do. We're tearing it up.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how to do an oil change. This might be trivial for a lot of you. Some people maybe their first vehicle showing how to do it, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it anyways. I always use AC Delco filters with my truck. My wife's got a Chrysler minivan, or well, it's Volkswagen, but we use Chrysler stuff for that, so that's just the way I do. I also use Mobil 1 full synthetic for my truck. I'm using a 5W40. Some guys like to run 1540 and then 540 in the winter time. I just run it all the way around, and I've had no issues with that. It takes 10 quarts total with a filter replacement. So I have 9 quarts here, and I'm going to try this stuff. It's this Hot Shots Stiction Eliminator. I'm not having really any issues. It does smoke up a little bit when she fires up, but clears up almost immediately. So I'm just going to try this stuff, see how it works. And then really tools needed is just a 13mm for your plug. Some way of getting your oil filter off. I use a pipe wrench because I don't have that, and some safety glasses in case you want to keep your eyes safe. So without further ado, let's climb underneath the truck and pull that plug out, because it does take a couple minutes for that thing to drain. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, just to give you guys a heads up, this is what I have to do to level my truck. As you can see, it's actually sitting pretty level, but that's just the way my driveway slopes. So I got to run her up ramps, which is pretty nice, because then I can just get right up underneath it. I do also have a custom made pail that I can put underneath there to catch all of the oil in there, so we can take that back. Alright guys, so your oil pan is right there after all of the skid plates. Get that one in there too. And that bolt takes a 13mm, or that plug I should say. You always want to crank it towards your truck, towards the cab of your truck. That's loosen. I like to give it a little persuasion. And here's that special bucket that I was talking about earlier that I make for myself. I just cut a bucket down, and that way I can use it. And then just pull your plug, wait for it all to drain. We'll let most of this drain before we pull the filter out. And just like that, on to the next step. Alright, so while that's draining, I like to take my plug, clean it all off, just to inspect it. Looks like the next time I do an oil change, I'm going to have to get a new one, just because of this. Starting to get some cracks in there. It wasn't leaking before, so I'm not going to worry about it now. I'll just have to make a mental note that I'll have to do that next time. Other than that, looks nice and clean. So we'll put her back in. Alright, now that's almost drained. We're going to take care of this filter right here. That's pretty simple. Just back her right out, put it back on. Or, I'm sorry, back that out, put the new one back on. Don't want to put that one back on. Alright, next, just pull your oil cap off, dump in your oil. Alright, we'll just put the cap on. We'll fire up the truck. Alright, now she's about 100 degrees below operating temperature, so you just want to double check it. We're full on oil. This is another thing you can check to see if you got blow-by. You shouldn't have any air coming out of there. You put this upside down, she sits on there, you're looking pretty good. And I double check that every time I change the oil. Alright, now that we got the oil in there, all we got to do is clear it. Oops, wrong one. Oil change life, just hold the check mark. Should reset for you. These are the buttons I'm doing. Hit this one to get to your oil life. Hold that for 10 seconds, it does it. If you don't have these on your truck, all you got to do is turn the key forward, hit your gas pedal 3 times, and then turn your key back. Wait 10 seconds, fire your truck back up, your oil life will reset. Alright guys, well this concludes my video. I actually forgot that I always take my vehicles for a test drive once I do any type of fluid change. I just want to get out on the road, normal operation. I want it wiggling, jerking around, make sure we don't actually have any leaks. So as soon as I get home, I'll check to make sure the filter and the plug are all not leaking. I'll probably do a blow-by test again, which is the oil cap flipped upside down. But I don't think we'll have any issues. I feel very confident in that. Also too, I got an oil pressure gauge. It's just factory on the truck, all the way on the left side up top. I watch that, make sure it's going up and down like it should be, which it is. So very happy with that. And this is everything that I got for this video. I'll leave all the links to everything that I use in the description. That way you guys can get a straight shot to it. As far as the oil goes, I always buy it in quarts just because it's easier for me to put it in the vehicle. If you wanted to buy it cheaper, it's cheaper to buy it in bulk if you buy the 1 gallon sizes. But just remember, it's 10 gallon for a Duramax, and it's with a filter change. So other than that, don't forget to hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks guys.